Since August 2015, Burkina Faso has been in the grips of a relentless war and civil conflict between the government and Islamist rebels. This brutal struggle has led to the displacement of over 2 million. The conflict is often seen as Burkina Faso's front in the wider insurgency engulfing the Sahel region. Here, we delve into the top 5 most successful ambush operations conducted by the Burkinabe forces against insurgents, showcasing the bravery and tactical prowess of the country's defenders. The seeds of conflict. Before diving into the daring operations, it's essential to understand the backdrop. The roots of this conflict stretch back to the era of Blaise Compaoré, who ruled Burkina Faso from 1987 to 2014. Compaoré's approach to Islamists was notably more conciliatory compared to that of the French colonial officials. His Mauritanian advisor, Mustafa Ould Limam Chafi, and General Gilbert Diendéré were instrumental in engaging with Islamist leaders to secure the release of hostages. During the Mali War, Burkina Faso played a crucial role as mediator, leading an intervention in 2013 to assist in stabilizing the region. However, the overthrow of Compaoré in November 2014 created a power vacuum and a wave of instability, setting the stage for the current conflict. So, how did the government tackle these conflicts? Let's dive into the 5 main operations they have conducted. Number 5. Operation Panga. What happens when 3 nations unite to battle terrorism in one of Africa's toughest terrains? Between March 27 and April 10, 2017, the governments of Mali, France, and Burkina Faso launched Operation Panga. This massive joint effort involved 1,300 soldiers from the 3 countries, aiming to tackle terrorist groups in the Fulsare forest near the Burkina Faso-Mali border, a well-known hideout for extremists. Picture this. You're in the heart of the Fulsare forest, a vast and intricate area stretching nearly 2,500 square kilometers. This dense forest has long been a sanctuary for armed terrorists. The operation, led from a command post in Sévaré, involved 200 vehicles and around 10 helicopters working together. Mirage 2000 jets and Reaper drones roamed the skies, providing essential intelligence and support. The main goal was to flush out terrorists and dismantle their safe havens. Soldiers carried out reconnaissance missions, controlled various zones, and conducted thorough searches of villages. The operation faced a critical moment on April 5, 2017, when Jama'at Nasr al-Islam wal-Muslimin detonated an improvised explosive device on a French military vehicle, injuring 2 people. During a subsequent search, the militants attacked again, tragically killing a soldier. Over the next 12 days, the forces persisted. What was the result? They neutralized 2 terrorists, captured 8, and handed over several dozen suspects to Burkinabe authorities. This operation not only gathered vital intelligence, but also seized significant equipment. Division General de Willemont, head of the Barkhane force, made it clear, there must not be a place in the region where the Gaiti can be quiet. Number 4. Operation Bayard. Just a few weeks later, on April 29, 2017, Operation Bayard took place in the same forest near the Mali-Burkina Faso border, southwest of Gao. This mission was initiated after spotting an armed terrorist group. Mirage 2000 jets launched strikes on the target areas, followed by 2 Tigre attack helicopters to secure the zone. A group of mountain commandos was then deployed via a Cayman helicopter to establish a perimeter and search enemy positions. Can you imagine advancing through the forest at night, supported by aerial and airmobile units? The ground teams encountered little resistance as the terrorists chose to flee, taking some of their wounded or dead with them. By morning, parachute commandos and operational demining teams reinforced the troops on the ground. Despite being attacked during the search operations, the adversary again refused to engage in combat and fled. By the end of the mission, the forces had seized 20 motorcycles, 2 pickup trucks, weapons, ammunition, computer equipment, and components for explosive devices. The demining teams destroyed these items on site, and all soldiers were airlifted back by the end of April 30, 2017. The operation resulted in approximately 20 terrorists being eliminated. Number 3. Operation Barkhane. Imagine being part of a mission spanning 5 countries: Burkina Faso, Chad, Mali, Mauritania, and Niger. These nations, known as the G5 Sahel, worked together under Operation Barkhane, named after a crescent-shaped dune typical in the Sahara Desert. Initially, the French military had intervened in Mali in early 2013 through Operation Serval, successfully reclaiming the northern part of the country from Islamist control. Operation Barkhane was a follow-up, expanding the effort to stabilize a vast area of the Sahel region. The mission's goal was clear: help the governments of these countries maintain control over their territories and prevent the Sahel from becoming a safe haven for Islamist terrorists planning to attack France and Europe. French Defense Minister Jean-Yves Le Drian emphasized that the aim was to stop the highway of all forms of traffic from becoming a jihadist route stretching from Libya to the Atlantic Ocean. On May 24, 2021, a coup in Mali led to a shift in the operation's dynamics. French President Emmanuel Macron announced in June 2021 that France would soon end Operation Barkhane due to difficulties working with the Sahel region's national governments. However, he assured that French forces would remain as part of a larger international mission. Macron declared the end of Operation Barkhane on November 9, 2022, although the French military stated the mission was being reformulated rather than completely ending. Number 2. Operation La Bengale. Ever wondered about the real-life actions that go into combating terrorism in conflict zones? Let's dive into Operation La Bengale, a significant military operation that took place from January 16th to January 23rd, 2022. This operation was part of the broader jihadist insurrection in Burkina Faso and the Sahel War, involving both Burkinabe and French forces. Picture this: it's early January 2022, and the northern regions of Burkina Faso are under threat from several jihadist groups. What would you do if you were responsible for defending your homeland? The Burkinabe forces, alongside the French forces engaged in Operation Barkhane, mobilized for a critical mission. This operation happened just days before a coup d'etat, which saw the overthrow of President Roch-Marc Christian Kabore. Talk about a tense period. On January 16th, a patrol of Tiger helicopters identified and neutralized a group of jihadists in the Gorom region. Can you imagine the precision and coordination needed for such an operation? Just a day later, on January 17th and 18th, Barkhane Air Forces bombed a column of vehicles near the Mali-Burkina Faso border, guided by Burkinabe units equipped with advanced tactical air guides. This collaboration showcases the incredible teamwork and technology at play. Fast forward to January 23rd, and another group of jihadists was targeted and bombed east of Djibo by drones and Mirage 2000 fighters, destroying around 10 motorcycles. It's remarkable how modern warfare integrates advanced tech to achieve its goals. By the end of January, the French army reported nearly 60 terrorists had been neutralized, with several armed pickups destroyed. On January 31st, the Burkinabe army announced that 163 terrorists were neutralized during the operation. Imagine the relief and sense of accomplishment among the troops. Sadly, the Burkinabe forces also reported 1 soldier killed and 2 wounded, a stark reminder of the sacrifices made in these operations. They also noted the death of a key leader named Madouli, known as Abdrahmane. Number 1. Operation La Bengale 3. On March 15, 2023, Colonel Major Kassoum Koulibaly, the Minister of Defense and Veterans Affairs, along with Police Commissioner Mahamoudou Sana, visited the brave units and volunteers for the defense of the homeland in Kongoussi and Bourzanga in Burkina Faso's center-north region. Their mission: to boost the morale of the fighters and assess the progress of the operation. Have you ever thought about what motivates soldiers on the front lines? During their visit, the ministers didn't just review military strategies, they personally encouraged the troops, appreciating the hard work already done and urging them to continue their efforts to bring peace to the area. Imagine being a soldier in such a high-stress environment and receiving direct encouragement from top leaders. It's a huge morale booster. Operation La Bingole 3, which means cleaning in the Fulfulde language, began in early March 2023. Its primary goal is to secure the area between Kongusi and Djibo and restore the flow of traffic between these cities. This mission is critical not just for security, but for the everyday lives of the people living there. For instance, the operation has already facilitated the delivery of basic necessities to the town of Borzanga and its surrounding areas. Can you imagine the relief of local populations who, for months, have struggled to get essential supplies due to terrorist activities? Thanks to the efforts of these dedicated forces, life is starting to return to normal. The operation aims to restart the asphalting of National Road number 22, which had been halted because of insurgent disruptions. Think about how crucial this road is for connectivity and economic activities in the region. During their visit, the ministers also noted the humanitarian efforts of the combat forces. It's not just about military victories, it's about winning hearts and minds. These soldiers are not only fighting terrorists, but also helping local communities rebuild and recover. So what do you think about these efforts to bring peace and stability to conflict zones? And there you have it, the top 5 most successful ambush operations by the Burkina Faso forces against insurgents. Each of these operations showcases the incredible bravery, tactical skill, and unwavering commitment of Burkina Faso's defenders in the face of immense challenges. If you found this video insightful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis, stories, and updates on global conflicts and military strategies. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.